Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Michael Priante again with your Thursday weather update. I'm joined with Brad Miller, and looks like the weekend storm is gone for the most part.
Yeah, it's a close call though.
Close call.
All the pieces don't want to come together in time for an East Coast snowstorm. Snow lovers, sorry. We're going into February.
I know.
So we still have winter to go.
We do.
But this one was a really close call, but it unfortunately looks like it's going to go out to sea before anyone gets any snow.
And the trends, it doesn't look to be the coldest heading into February, but of course, we have February, we have March. A lot can change still. The weather is always changing, and we'll show you what we're looking at for at least this weekend and then early next week. A little quick update here for Thursday, January 30th. Quick look at the radar outside, and looking at northeast, and not a whole lot. Some of the higher elevations in Western Virginia has some snow, but for the most part, pretty dry and lots of sunshine.
Yeah, after a cold start, we're bouncing back into the 30s now, but no threat for precipitation right now in the northeast, at least through Friday.
Yeah.
Then we, of course, get into Friday night and Saturday. That's when we're going to start to watch for the development of this coastal system.
Right, so we'll take a look at the GFS and show you more of a broader view across the country, see what the mechanisms are here. This is going into Friday morning. Our system is starting to develop over the Gulf, and it's getting some energy from the Midwest. Unfortunately, as we mentioned in Tuesday's video, it doesn't really phase in the upper levels. It doesn't really get together. The pieces of energy are all mixed and scrambled, so we're left with a weaker system that stays off of the Carolina coast. Maybe some precip gets into parts of the coast. We'll show you that with a little bit of a shorter range model here, but for the most part, that goes out. Maybe some snow chances with a little bit of an upper level system that comes in Sunday. May bring some snow to parts of New England, but again, this is not feet of snow. We're talking maybe some light snow. And then going into Monday, notice those red lines. That's a nice little ridge of high pressure building into the east, and that could mean warm temperatures going into Monday and Tuesday.
Of course, the start of February already.
Yeah, I mean, just take a look at this. So we'll start off here with this is Friday morning. We're chilly, and then we warm up into the 40s, maybe some 50s, South Jersey and Delmarva Friday afternoon. But then, we relax a little bit into Saturday, still, in the 40s, maybe some 30s, depending on really where the precip gets. Your temperatures are going to be relaxed. But then, look at this change. We go into Sunday, and then Monday, look at that, 60s, maybe 70s in Virginia, 60s in Maryland. Is that right? Is it? It's January 30th. It'd be February 3rd, and we're looking at temperatures in the 60s, possibly on Tuesday. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's well above normal.
Yeah.
The pattern just doesn't want to change. Just that fast flow in the upper atmosphere, and that's really why we're not getting a snowstorm this weekend. Just not enough time for the storm to really kind of pivot and gain energy along the coast, and that's why it's just going to kind of go out to sea with no cold air.
Yes, I mean, this one model depiction, of course, there's a lot of things that can go wrong with this, but that's why we're still a couple days out here. But the trends are showing that we are going to have a nice little warm up here for the first week of February. But besides that, let's take one more look at our weekend system, just to show you what we mean by maybe some precip coming up the coast. So the NAM here shows really not a whole lot going into Friday, and then Saturday, maybe some snow. This is the piece of energy that didn't really phase or mix with the system. That's why we have a weaker system. It kind of leads with some light snow showers in central PA and upstate New York. But notice on the coast, our coastal, some rain gets into Jersey, probably too warm. Maybe some flakes mix in, but really not a whole lot. Notice some of the blues starting to pop up.
And therein lies the problem. The storm's weak. It doesn't really create its own cold air.
Yeah.
So really anything that falls is going to be either rain or just a mix of rain and snow, which really isn't going to accumulate because it's going to occur on the coast.
Exactly.
Areas that are going to be real marginal with temperature.
Right. And so based on that, the snow map here, not a whole lot. Does have a couple, maybe some tents here in New Jersey and New York, but that may be too misleading. It might be a bit too warm, but depending if it's all rain, it may not even precip. It may be dry. It depends on how far north this can actually get.
I think it's going to be just a few rain or snow showers, and if there's any accumulation, it'll be on some grassy surfaces, but very, very minor.
Maybe the Cape gets something. We'll see, but maybe they have some temperature issues.
Nantucket and
the
of
Cape.
course Martha's Vineyard, the Cape, and we'll get some snow there because, again, that'll be when the storm is maybe at its peak and creating some cold air by then, but
Right.
you know, this is not widespread, that's for sure.
Of course, and you know, we are still in winter, so there are threats still going forward. But of course, the one thing to take away from this video is that no big storm this weekend, and maybe a warm up for the first week of February. So that's all we have for you today. Let me get the thing going on here. Okay, here we go. So that's all from us here at WeatherWorks. I'm meteorologist Michael Priante. Make sure you subscribe and follow us here on YouTube. Make sure you don't miss out on our other videos. We'll have another video at least twice a week as we can. So next week, make sure you check us out there. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. And as always, if you want to know more about us professionally, visit us at the link weatherworksinc.com. We'll see you next week.